It might be hard to believe, but HGTV's very own chainsaw carver Ryan Cook has only been doing this for 3 years. In fact, only 5 years ago, Ryan was living the Hollywood dream.
I've been a professional chainsaw carver for about 3 years, and I've been carving for about 5 years. And I had done reality shows. I did The Hills in Los Angeles, and I've done like 90210 and acting gigs. So I auditioned for a TV show called Saw Dogs. They got to talking, and they were like, "Hey, well, do you want to be the apprentice?" I'm like, "Sure, what's it about?" And they're like, "Chainsaw carving." And I was like, "Well, what?" I didn't know what chainsaw carving was, really.
But of course, that didn't stop him. Without hesitation, the reality star turned chainsaw extraordinaire began his apprenticeship on TV.
I just knew that it was going to be a good paycheck. And, you know, I love TV. I love doing TV. So I was like, cool, let's do it. My mentor, who is now my mentor, Chris Foltz, he and I were carving, and all of a sudden he came up to me and was like, "Yo, what's up, homie? You want to carve this?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "You want to carve this tentacle?" I'm like, "No way." And he actually trusted me to do it, and I carved in the season finale, or series finale, I carved the tentacle of it, and it was, you know, like the best, because that piece was just amazing. We did a big reveal. I got to go to the reveal, and I was hooked.
From there, the wild-hair woodworker started spending countless hours studying and carving himself a niche in the world of chainsaw carving.
Took all the money that I had, and I moved into my family's basement, and I carved every single day. And finally, they prolonged, and in August, they canceled us. Chris was like, "Ryan, you know what? I think that you really got something, and you could carve, but you're not going to make any money for 2 years. And after that 2 years, you're going to have to, you know, something's going to happen. Something great will happen." And it was literally 2 years to the day I turned pro after that. And then I got invited to go to England and Scotland and France and Amsterdam, and I carved all over the world. And then it just spiraled. It's been such a great ride.
Today, Ryan is a star in the newest TV show Carver Kings. Not only that, but this charismatic carver has already placed several times in the top 5 in many competitions, and recently came out first in an event in Gold River.
They called and they were like, "Ryan, well, would you be interested in doing a TV show about carving?" And I was like, "Seriously? Yeah, of course." But the main thing was that I said was, "Can I be myself?" And I don't want to be acting, and I don't want it to be scripted. I don't want it to be like cheesy. So in that, they were like, "No, we just want you to be yourself." I am one of the top competitive carvers in Canada now. So the chainsaw carving competitions are, you have to commit. You have to just be like 100% in. There's no time to think. You plan your design that you're going for. You get your log, you look, you pray, and you cut, and you go. And when you're doing commissions, you get to think, you get to hum and haw. You know, I try to carve as fast as I can all the time, but at the same time, it's pretty fun. So there's so many different elements that I love about the job, and I don't even call it a job, to be honest.
From individual projects, competitions, and now a TV show, this Squamish-born sculptor even has his own business, sawvalley.com. And with corporate sponsorships combined with his knowledge of social media marketing, Ryan is taking chainsaw carving to a whole new level.
I have big plans for sawvalley.com. I've actually compiled a team, and you guys are the first to know this, of 13 carvers from all over the world who are going to be Saw Valley carvers. And also, you know, you're going to be able to come onto the website, and we're going to have a monthly magazine, articles on how-tos for beginners, advanced, pros, you name it, we'll have it. And you know, right now I'm the first person to ever be sponsored by Echo Canada and Cannon Bars, Canarap, Crown. But for me, I want to definitely progress chainsaw carving into a more mainstream level. I look at it as skateboarding in the 80s. Like, chainsaw carving right now is what skateboarding in the 80s was then, where it's just on the cusp of booming.
Ryan is looking forward to his next visit to Williams Lake, but until then, he'll be busy honing his craft even more and showing you how it's done on sawvalley.com.
It's practice and it's study. I mean, I study different carvers' work. I study different mediums of art now. Take a school, online school for character design. So I'm trying to approach it as a full-time professional and and make the best of it, because I think that if you don't work at it and you don't try and you don't give everything you got to it, it's just, you know, you're gonna half-ass it, and that's just not my style.